Good afternoon, dear children. Today we will discuss meaning and types of commercial organizations. Commercial organizations are those organizations which are engaged in business with the purpose of earning profit. It may be production, purchase, and sales of goods. It is known as business firm, business enterprise, business undertaking, or business concern. Children, here there are two keywords, that is, it is engaged in business with the purpose of earning profit. Additional sentences may be it may be production, purchase, or sale of good. As we know that business involves production, purchase, and sales of goods, it is also known as business firm, business enterprise, business undertaking, or business concern. Features of commercial organizations. It is an organization. Children, if you remember meaning of organization, it is a group of people who join together to accomplish a certain objective. So this commercial organization is also a group of people who join together to accomplish a certain objective, that is undertaking a business activity or profit making activity. Second is it is concerned with undertaking manufacturing or commercial firm. Children, if you remember the features of business, which involves production and exchange of goods and services. So commercial organizations, being a business organizations, also concerned with manufacturing, that is production, as well as commercial firms that involves exchange or all the activities which assist in exchange of goods and services. Next, owned and controlled by single person or group of persons. Children, it is essential that it should be controlled by a person or group of persons who should be responsible for all its losses and who should enjoy all the profits which the firm is earning. Next is based on agreement, formal or informal. Children, commercial organizations are always based on agreement. The agreement may be written or in oral. Next, operates under separate ownership and management. Children, this feature is repetition of point number 3, owned and controlled by single person or group of persons. Next feature is primary motive to earn profit. Commercial organizations, being business organizations, their primary motive is to earn profit, as well as they should also provide service to society by fulfilling the needs of the customers by supplying goods which customers need. Next feature is exposed to various types of risk. Children, if you remember, it is also one of the feature of risk. So commercial organizations, being a business organization, are always exposed to various types of risk. Next feature is owned and controlled by private businessmen or government or both. Children, this is also repetition of point number 3, owned and controlled by single person or group of persons. Classification of commercial organizations on the basis of activities. On the basis of activities, commercial organizations are classified as manufacturing organizations, under which the products are produced with the help of land, labor. Next is trading organization, which involves exchange of goods and services. That is, the person who is undertaking such activity, that person purchases goods from the producer and sells it to the consumers. Next is transport organizations. Children, transport organizations are those which carry the business of transport in return for some compensation for the service which they are providing. Next is warehousing organizations. Warehousing organizations are those which own warehouses and they provide the service of warehousing to the producers, where the producers can keep their products in the warehouses of the owner of the warehouse in return of the rent which they paid to the owner of the warehouse. Next is insurance company. Insurance company sells insurance and in return they provide protection against risk to the person who has taken insurance. Next is banking and finance organization. Children, banks also sell and purchase. They sell and purchase money. They sell the loan to the person and the amount which they charge for selling loan is known as interest. If you have taken loan from the bank, that is you are satisfying the need of money, so you have to pay to the person who is providing you money, and that amount which you pay to the person for providing you money is known as interest. Banks also purchase money. They purchase money in the form of deposits. The customers keep their deposits in the banks and banks in return pay them some interest. That is the cost which they pay to the customers. Next is advertising agencies. Advertising agencies provide the service of advertising to the producers, to the traders. They produce advertisement, they telecast advertisement, they decide the time slot of telecast for the advertisement, and in return they charge price for their services. Now, types of manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industries are classified on the basis of function which they undertake, that is on the basis of product which they produce. These industries may be textile industry, iron and steel industry, sugar industry, cement industry, paper industry, petrochemical industry, software industry, and FMCG industry, that is fast moving consumer goods. Children, fast moving consumer goods are those goods which we use in our daily life.